Good morning, everybody. Lee Brower here, and welcome to this week's edition of Meaningful Monday. I am grateful to be here, and I am glad to be here. River, reservoir. River mindset, reservoir mindset. You see, the reservoir mindset is all about how much can I get, arrows in. It's about everything coming into it. Water, how much shoreline can I get? How much water can I get? How many fish can I buy and put into the reservoir? It's all about arrows in. Rivers, on the other hand, are all about arrows out. And as they continue to give arrows out, tributaries flow into it. And they have wildlife that come to their banks and drink. They have natural spawning beds. They irrigate pastures. They irrigate crops. They create electricity. Arrows out. And in troubled times, sometimes if you slip into that reservoir mindset, especially when things get tough. And do you want to see good in the world? Then it's arrows out. You have to be in that arrows mindset to be able to see good in the world. And you have to ask that question. You know, those who live only for themselves eventually shrivel up and figuratively lose their lives, while those who lose themselves in service to others grow and flourish. And in effect, they save their lives. And they have that river mindset. So in today's world, we're saying, well, wait a second, it's so easy to get caught up in the busyness of our lives. But however, if we were to step back and take a look at what we're actually doing, we may find that in the grand scheme of things, we've kind of immersed ourselves into those things that matter least, neglecting those things that matter the most to us. So have I done any good in the world today? Arrows out. Sometimes they just come in and you don't notice them. Recently, I was going on a flight out of Las Vegas. Instead of taking an hour and a half, it took me 4.5 hours to get there. Instead of catching the flight I wanted and was booked on, I had to make another flight. Instead of getting to where I wanted to go at 10 or 11 o'clock at night, I got there at 3 o'clock in the morning, grumbling. But I had a great time while I was there. Returning home, guess what? The flight's late. I get down, and now I can't remember what parking lot I'm in. Arrows in. I'm the river. I'm the reservoir. It's all about me. I get over there, there's somebody standing behind me as I'm trying to figure out how to pay for my ticket so that I can leave. And I know I've got to go out and find my car still, so I'm grumbling. And I finally figure it out by putting my credit card in the wrong place and the other one. You know those things, they don't explain themselves well. At least that's my excuse. And I figured out, start to leave, and I didn't notice, I didn't see. Arrows was all about me. And there was a lady standing behind me, a beautiful black lady with her daughter. And, grandma-ish. And she says, "Can you please help me?" And I thought, how silly of me. I saw her, she was there perplexed, but I didn't ask. But if arrows out, I was arrows in. And so I said, okay, sure, I can help you. She says, well, would you kind of tell me how to do this? So I told her how to do it. Babe, 1, 2, 3, 4, and started leaving. She says, wait. Can you stand here to make sure I do it right? I said, sure, I can. So we went step 1, 2, 3, 4. And as I got ready to leave, she looked at me and she says, there's 2 people that love you, me and God. Thank you so much. And she stuck out her hand. I said, no, I'm not letting you get away like that. Give me a hug. And we gave a hug and we both smiled and we both felt so good. So good. And her arrows out with me made me feel so good. You see, in this crazy world where we're seeing all the negativity, it's just around us all the time, but there's so many good friends. There's so many family, acquaintances, strangers, who all need our attention. They need our encouragement, our support, our comfort, and our kindness. But you say, I'm too busy sometimes to do that. I can't be looking around helping everybody else. I want to be of service to others, but I just don't see them. Wait a second. Then why don't you start asking? Do you start each day by asking, can I see somebody I wouldn't normally see and say thank you to them or help them out? Can I be the answer to somebody's prayer today? These little thoughts or these little questions are like rays of light, just like light that comes through a microscope or a magnifying glass. It's concentrated, it's centered, it's repeated, it's focused in on it. And it turns a small beam into fire. Well, it's the same thing with thought. When you ask a question and you leave it in your subconscious mind, it's going to go over and over, and your eyes and ears will see things that they don't normally see. So why not be asking, can I see any good in this world today? And there's a beautiful hymn. I went and looked it up, and I remember as a child, I sung it in church. I saw that it's been published in 9 different congregations, and it goes like this. Have I done any good in the world today? Have I helped anyone in need? Have I cheered up the sad and made someone feel glad? Then if not, I have failed indeed. Has anyone's burden been lighter today because I was willing to share? Have the sick and the weary been helped on their way? When they needed my help, was I there? That's motivated me. I'm going to start a journal and I'm going to ask myself each night, have I done any good in the world today? I'm challenging you to do the same. Do it. Just by doing that each night, your eyes and ears will see in things that you wouldn't normally see. And without tearing up your day, you're going to have arrows out. And you're going to find out, with all of the bad that we read about and hear about everywhere, there's good all around us. But we have to program ourselves to be able to see it. So that's my challenge to you this week. Have you done any good in the world today? Ask yourself that question. Write it down. Have a meaningful week. I look forward to talking to you next week. Bye-bye.